what I was thinking about when you were talking is trust. And like you said, if someone has a very strong conviction, we may not agree with it, we may not like them, but we trust them because we know who they are, we know what they're about. And I think, politics, emotions are, we don't talk about emotions, but a huge part of it, because when you listen to, your favorite politician making a speech, you don't come away and think, I know exactly what he said. You come away with the very strong emotion, which is, I trust them, they're credible, I believe that they're going to achieve what they say they're going to do, or perhaps the opposite.
So I think what we have, particularly in Wellington, when you have such a divergence of ideas, is that I probably wouldn't rely on the word trust, but you respect. You respect their right to their opinion. You respect their right to be there because they're elected through our system. You respect their right, if they're in government, to lead in decision-making and legislation. And you respect all of that because you know that this is a foundation of our democracy. And also, you also know the time will come when the tide will turn the other way and you want that respect back. So it's kind of the way that our democracy works, where with the divergence and sometimes the passionate disagreement, there's also a respect for democracy. And so when democracy is diluted, as Taranaki has experienced in the last 6 months in terms of a process around a decision, the upset and even the anger at that is because we've got to have that foundation for our democracy to work, where people can have their views strongly and fairly represented. So when it comes to, yes, there are people who I strongly disagree with, but I trust at the same time. I trust them because I've been able to see through their ideology and see their integrity.
Absolutely.
And that is a very good thing. It means that, for example, and I made reference to some members of the Green Party who were opposed to, the offshore. No, they were supportive of the offshore ban around exploration. And when I was on that committee and asked the committee and put a motion that the committee come to New Plymouth, come to Taranaki to hear the people of Taranaki, they said to me, we support that. We never had the numbers to be able to get that through the committee. It never happened. But I thought there was some genuine kindness and regard for the people of Taranaki, even though they strongly supported the ban. And so there's a part of you that actually acknowledges it and respects that. And you trust their goodness, even if you disagree with their political position. And I think that's a good place to be in New Zealand politics, where actually we see that we're all Kiwis together. We're doing our bit to make this place a better place, even though we might have different ideas on how that will occur. And it makes Parliament, I think, a healthier place.
Absolutely.
When that happens.
Because you're truly listening. You're truly considering what someone is saying. Absolutely.